Hello, this is your Girl Refit Lover, and today we're going to do something just a little bit different than any other video I think I've ever created. What could it be? Well, stick around and find out. So my husband's surprise birthday party is coming in this Saturday, and I decided to do something really different. And what I decided is that I've had this side part, kind of started there, where I realized I've had this side part since I'd say 89, minus the bangs. And in 95, 96, I had this side part, and it had a few variations, which included the zigzag part because face it, I went to school in the 80s and 90s, so that's what you get around that time. And it went from bangs early 90s to no bangs, very, very straight hair. And so right now my hair is wet. And I decided that this week I'm going to work on giving myself an updated makeover. Yes, an updated for 21-22 makeover, because I am doing everything, upgrading everything, so why not start with this? So I'm going to go ahead and remove this side part is the first thing I'm going to do. So I'm going to take my handy dandy brush, and this is what I had been doing for years and years and years because, okay, it's safe, don't mind my clothes hanging there. And right now I do not have my tripod because I have so many angles I'm going to try to face. And so right now we're going to create a single center part. Why are we doing this? Oh, because curtain bangs are in apparently. Who would have knew? I'm not giving myself a mullet, forget it. So if any of you kids out there see people of my age or older staring at you in stores like, or, it's not because you look funny, it's because you probably have a mullet. And if you do have a mullet where your hair is shorter in the front and parting in the back, just walk up to them and be like, it's the mullet, isn't it? And just smile. They'll be like, either like, oh crap, they figured me out, or they'll just laugh right with you. Either way, it'll be hilarious. But if you can rock that mullet, by all means. Okay, then we're gonna take our comb and we'll find our spot. And right there, looks good to me. It's flat. What I usually do is I just kind of do right in front of my ear because I don't like my bangs really thick. And also, you know, I should mention this, that the reason I did my eyebrows so you could see kind of a little bit of the arch right there, okay, on each side. That's really important when you do your bangs, okay, especially with curtain bangs. So, so what you want to do is you want to start at your part line where you want your bangs to start. You don't want them too thick at first because you might not be used to them. If it's been a while since you had bangs, don't go too thick. That's a good thing to do. And if you have really long hair, make sure it's very blended, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, so take your comb and you're going to angle down to that part line. Okay, and you're going to create a diagonal part. Looks kind of like a triangle. Take this, clip that back, get out of the way. Do the other side. Oh boy, go here. Draw a C-section down to your eyebrow to that corner for the arch, okay? And then here's your, see that? So I'm gonna go ahead and take this. We're gonna clip it back. Okay, so now we have our bangs, like so. Okay, and right now, because my hair is a bob still, it's a long bob, what they want you to do is wet your bangs down. I'm not going to do that because my bangs are already straightened from the hair blower, so I'm going to skip that step. If you feel better going ahead and wetting your hair, go for it. But in the video, I'm going to show you exactly what they're doing. They're crisscrossing the hairs from each side, so I'm going to do exactly what they're doing. We're crisscrossing them, okay? And they're wanting us to cut it all the way up to here. I'm not going to do that because I'm not that brave. So what I'm going to do is take this right down to here, to that end, and you're going to just cut that piece off. So I'm going to do it to here because that's where my hair lies, and I'm just shaping up my hair. So if you have shorter hair and you don't want to be cutting it too short or whatever, then just do the small little parts, okay? But if you want like the full tutorial, if you have longer hair, watch the video with the mannequin on TikTok. I don't know what it is. I just saw it a billion times and saw everybody doing it. And so I'm going to show you how to do it. So you take that side and I'm gonna do this on this side. And then I'm gonna take that little corner right there. See how it's not even? I'm just gonna cut it off, okay? So that's gonna make the curtain bangs. And there we go, okay? So then what we'll do later is I'm gonna show you how feathered that is, but see how it like has that wispy look to it? Now what you can also do is you can take your scissors and you can like make them a little less wispy if you want. You can go like this, see that? And which I'm going to do because I think it looks nicer that way. And we're just gonna do that. Okay, so that's cool, that looks good. All right, so see how that's pretty even. And then what we're gonna do is take all of it like so, okay? And just kind of see if this looks nice from this angle. If you see any weird pieces, you can just kind of like make it look nice. You don't have to go all the way up if you don't see as many hairs or whatever. What you can also do is take this at the very ends and you can take your scissors up very lightly, not cutting into the hair shaft as much, but you're basically making wispier bangs. Okay, and that's how you can thin the hair. If you have a pair of thinning shears, you can use your thinning shears and do the same thing. You'll just take your thinning shears and go, do not do that with scissors. Okay, so now we have beautiful wispy bangs. Yes, so that's gonna look really nice when we have our hair up too. So I'm gonna take these down, show you the example. My hair needs dyed, so I have not done my hair yet today or anything. So see how that like kind of blends in with the rest? Yeah, we want to make sure that your hair blends in together, okay? Because it will look a lot better when you do different hairstyles. Right now my hair is really flat, but if I like put my hair up, like that looks really nice together. Like if I just, whatever, and then of course I can style them back and do the whole thing here in a moment. Get rid of this regrowth. Now I have a lot of gray, as you can see, and white hairs. So we're gonna get rid of those today. And the way I'm gonna do that is I'm going to use Paul Mitchell, because I am a professional from years and years ago. Still have my license, but 20 volume developer, Paul Mitchell, with the 6CH Dark Chocolate Blonde. I know it sounds funny to say blonde, but it's really not blonde. And this helps, the Plus series helps with gray coverage. I'm gonna mix that, a little bit of this, with the color that I actually want, but they don't have this color in the Plus series for gray hair. So I'm using 6RB Red Brown, and I'm gonna use this Paul Mitchell, and this is my favorite hair color. If you can get your hands on some of this, top notch, my favorite. If you can't, Garnier is like second best. I love Garnier, especially if you're doing reds or chocolates, or, you know, I love their stuff. And also, of course, L'Oreal. If you haven't watched my L'Oreal video or my Garnier video, check those out because I absolutely love those two brands. I love how I've never had a problem with them so far. So good stuff if you're in a hurry and just want to hurry up and dye your hair. So another thing that you can do if you have European hairs or other kind of hairs on your face that you do not want on your face, you can use, remember what I was talking about, lasers for your eyes? Well, I actually have a Silken laser. Yes, well, it's actually a light device, not a laser, but it's from Silken. Best product in the universe for this, for home use. Flash and go, yes, express, not too pricey, way cheaper than going to a salon and getting it done at a skin or dermatologist place. Of course, if you have darker hair, or if you have medium hair, if you have very light hairs or white hairs, it does not pick up on this device in particular, but I'm sure there's somewhere out there that do have those. But I can tell you on even the white little hairs, when they do turn white later, it does actually work for me, but it's not recommended is what they say on here, that they say it won't pick it up, but for me it does. So, you know, whatever. But anyway, so you turn it on. I have it on, I'm gonna put it on 5. Sounds like a, I don't know. So I put on number 5 because it's the highest setting and I've been doing this for a long time. And I just go in and I flash. I close my eyes because I don't want the light in my eye. I just come down. It doesn't even hurt anymore. Like literally the first 2 times I've done this, it felt like a rubber band snap a little bit. But now, I don't feel anything. You get used to it, especially in your bikini area. That's always fun. That's probably the most painful part that I can remember. I've been doing this for so long, I almost like know every obstacle of my face and body. But this one's really fast. I've been at this for a while, but like if you're first starting out, you'll want to do it every 2 weeks because new hair growth comes together and it will regrow in 2 weeks time. So then after that you can do it every so often. But this is just like maintenance for right now. I haven't had any like really bad hair growth in a while. Hormones play a big role in this stuff. And then you just turn it off, you hold the button down. That's all I do for my, what I call my laser treatment at home. And yep, good to go. Of course, I always use this thing I've had for years because it's my favorite one from Sharper Image. And it's one of these numbers. It's called the Micro Touch, and it's the best hair shaver. I do that before I actually do that laser light thing. It's not really laser, it's a light device. Sorry. So I'm going to show you how I style my curtain bangs. So what I'm going to do, since they're so wet still, is I'm going to use some detangler, and I'm going to use some Chi Iron Guard 44 because my hair has a hard time drying sometimes. So we're just going to kind of put that on here. And I'm just going to put a little bit more on the ends of my hair because it helps a lot when I dry it. But right now I'm going to attempt to put this Generation Clay Mask, brightening purple clay mask, and it is from Masque d'Argile, Violet Esclarescente with Davidson Plum, Avec Prune. Stuff is amazing. I'm just going to throw this on here, avoiding your eyes because it tightens up and you don't want your eyes to get tightened around your eyes. So I just throw this on. I don't really have a method to the madness here. Reminds me of Edward Scissorhands when he does the Avon look. Don't mind my Cottonelle paper back there. And they put the purple on him. Let's try to find your skin tone. So I'm gonna wash this off in a little bit. This stuff dries really, really fast. As you can see, it's already drying that fast. So once it turns white, then I will take a wash rag and, or whatever you want to call it, tissue, and put in circles, and we'll be back and I will reveal my newly fresh skin. So I decided to take this mask off live on camera so you could see that it's what it does. It's amazing. So I'm just gonna take this off right now in front of you. I literally love this stuff. It just really does brighten your skin. And if it's just dull and yuck from the way my stupid passes it thing's trying to heal on my left cheek here, but it won't help with that as much as it will glowing your skin with the other parts of your skin. If you do have things like this, honestly, what helps, what I do use Clinique. It's some good stuff. Oh, next up, I'm going to show you what I do. I'm actually feeling my lips are a little dry, so I'm going to use this other fun stuff called Vanilla Bean Lip Scrub. And this is from Wish, W-H-I-S-H. And we're going to put that on my lips next. Yeah, it's gritty. Gritty kitty. Oh, look, I still got mask on my face. Okay, there we go. I'm going to use this stuff from the Dollar Tree. It's called Double Strength Retinol Night Repair Cream, but it's supposed to be powerful result with less irritation, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and unclogs pores. Paraben, phthalate free. It's oil free, silicone free, fragrance free, paraben free. Does not say anything about being vegan, but it does have water in it, and it has like B vitamins and retinol and vitamins in it. It doesn't seem like it has anything that's scary in it that I can see, but use to your own discretion. Apply several drops and spread over the cleansed face and throat. Oh! And I'm just gonna rub it in. Rub it in. Rub it in. Okay. Oh, it feels very watery. I do feel some of the product in the product, but I don't feel like they really put a lot in it because, again, it's from the Dollar Tree. Sorry, my hand's in the camera. Okay. It definitely soaks in your skin really fast, so I can tell there's no oil in it. Definitely mats your skin. Jeez, look at that. Okay, don't mind my under circles. I know, it's hereditary. There's a couple products that really do work nicely. One of them is the triple peptide eye cream from Dr. Brandt. Yeah, this stuff is cool. I think this is the one with caffeine in it. Wrinkles, dark circles, puffiness, eye cream, blah, blah, blah. You know, the only thing that I can really do is get an upper and lower eyelid lift to really permanently get rid of these things. Or I can get laser surgery, or I can get fillers. I'm not biting the bullet yet on getting fillers. I can cover most of it up with makeup, but for now, we're just gonna, you're supposed to dab it like that. I put it all over the lid because I don't really care. I've never had a problem with dragging my skin or making myself have crow's feet. So crow's feet can be hereditary. You don't get it from just dragging your eyes around, but it's always good to moisturize your skin as much as possible, especially in the winter. So as you can see, it doesn't do a huge difference, but it does kind of mask a little bit of the dark circles. I have not been feeling my best lately, so you know, it is what it is. It also depends on the lighting. So if you have lighting above you, a lot of times your dark circle will look a lot darker. But if you notice when the light comes down, they don't look as bad. So it could just be on your lighting that your eyes are actually not as bad as you think they are. And it could literally just be the light. So, and that's something. Overhead light, covering the light. Now I'll show you something else that's interesting. It's like instantly brightens your eyes underneath them. So that's just some interesting lighting tips if you are taking, like, say, pictures or like whatever, and you have dark circles, or like, what do I do with this? You know, again, it's hereditary. Sometimes, you know, the one thing I can tell you is that works temporarily. This is my kind of my station. And I'm gonna go for the Clinique line smoothing concealer. This is my favorite. This is in the color Light 2. I'll show you the difference. Oh, look, I still have mask. That's all I really use, honestly. I don't have a blender with me right now, so I'm just gonna, I don't ever use a blender, really. All right, I'm just gonna show you the difference of what this stuff can do. Just temporarily, if you don't have the money to be getting any fillers and all that bull crap, or you don't believe in them and you don't care, then, yeah, this huge, you know, it does brighten up your eyes. As you can see, it does. And now watch, go to another light. It's not drastic. I didn't put a lot on. If I put a lot on, it could get more drastic. I'll show you that too. You can build the product like so. You know, I could really go all out and, you know, show you like different oh my goodness. Okay. So there you have it. So for the hair makeover part, my hair is finished. I successfully created some curtain bangs and I actually really like it. So I'm just kind of giving you a angle of what it looks like. And the way I had to make my hair, because it's so fine and a lot of it, to actually flip or do anything, I used a 1-inch barrel curling iron from Conair, and I used some Chi magnifying volume at the end, but during I used some Chi iron guard just to keep things under control. And I actually had to flip it on the other side and like roll it this way, and then this side I had to roll that way, because it's the only way my hair would do anything because it's not trained yet to go that direction. So anyway, I'm going to come back with some of the tutorial of the makeup portion. And so yeah, lots of volume. It instantly adds a whole new hairdo when you cut bangs. So right now we're going to do the makeup portion of our video. And today I'm going to be using The Proof is in the Pudding by Beauty Bakery because it is one of the greatest brands. Very great eyeshadows that I've used. This brush is from Mata, and it is a angle shader. That's all it says. There's no number on it, so it's not one of those real professional brushes. So this is what we have to work with. These are the kind of the on color palettes, and you can even use more of a brown tone, which the smoky browns are in real well right now. So in one of these lighter colors, but we're just going to kind of play with the palette. I already saved some time and put on my foundation and my dry stuff and all that fun stuff. And I also did my lips part just to make them nude and all one color for right now. For the next thing, I'm going to show you what's on trend. We're going to go ahead and use the Nata pudding, I decided, for the entire lid. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you that I just throw this on very quickly. This brush makes it very simple and fast. I don't need a whole lot of this because I really emphasize with everything else that I am using. And so, as you can see, hopefully you can see, I'm going to use a darker one, which is going to be the chia pudding. So let's see if that makes a difference. Yes, it does. Just a tad. Enough for a daytime look. And we're going to go in here with this. I'm olive skin tone. I'm usually a medium in most, or light medium in the winter. So I'm just kind of giving myself a nice base to work with. And this brush just picks up color so well. And I apologize, my camera right now, I am using a different camera than the last couple shoots, but we're just gonna go with it. And look at your eye as an overall, because that kind of gives you the best, you know, overall. You don't want to focus on one area because you'll be so focused on it, and then, but you have to step yourself back and really look at the whole picture here. There's no real set way. I mean, yeah, you can do the whole 1, 2, 3 thing, but I do all that. And I can do a better video on an entire makeup tutorial if that's something that you want to see. I can get my really good camera out and we'll do something. This is just kind of the makeover video to just show you that something fun and different. This is the warm cocoa. I'm coming in here. I'm going to put this on the lid a little bit more because I feel like that. Ooh, that's drastic. Look at that. We'll put that in there. Yeah, I kind of like that. It's the darkest color of the palette, except for the almond jelly. I'm just going to kind of throw that on there like so. Actually, I kind of like that. I'll show you in better lighting too when I'm done, because this lighting gets no justice to these colors right here. Okay, so that's what we're working with here. Next, I'm going to go with my eyebrows just to show you what I do. I'm going to take off the lids. I'm using the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in color 4. I know these videos are fun, but I gotta get myself my tripod up here. Okay, so I'm using this part of my brush, and I am going to be brushing up my brows like so. That gives it a very 1970s look. And the way you can get your brows up like that, again, was that product I showed you earlier. Like so. Okay, so we get this eyebrow up here. Yeah, my eyebrows are starting to not want to come up as much because it's almost time for another product treatment. And so I have my eyebrows up and ready for the next step. I come in like this, and hopefully you can see that. It's hard because, okay, angle. Okay, here we go. All right. So you just fill in where you feel like you need to. You lose the eyebrow look if you do too much pencil, is what I've learned with this. And I'm just gonna fill that in right there. I need to use my brush again because I overdid it right there. But actually it doesn't look too bad. So we're gonna roll with that. Nobody's eyebrows are symmetrical, by the way, just letting you know. So then what we'll do is take this again, and we're just gonna brush them up one more time to make them very drastic if you like that look. Okay, there. All right, there. So next up, I already did my blush and all that, and I did all my foundations and everything like that. To save time, I was just kind of showing you a look of on trend. I know this is way off right now, so I was trying to balance my camera without my tripod. Next up, I'm going to curl my eyelashes. So I'm going to do that next. And that's pretty easy to do. This eyelash curler is from Ico London. And we're going to, you know, a lot of times you guys don't really get to see me with full-on makeup because look at that alfalfa back here. Woo! I know, I was so focused on the front today, I forgot to get that piece. There we go. All right, next I'm using black and upgraded lashes Wander Beauty. And to come in here like so. And just throw this on. And actually I should have done my freaking eyeliner first, and I'm not awake yet for that. So, all right. So next up, I'm going to do my eyeliner and the gloss that's in right now, because I did do some more coloring on my mouth. This is called Wish, W-H-I-S-H, lip balm with, not Bakuki, okay, Bakuchio. Wow. I'm gonna spell this because, just in case I'm saying this wrong, I don't want to put some Coochie Pow on my lips here. B-A-K-U-C-H-I-O-L. Intensely moisturizing. I mean, I could, but I want to make sure I know whose it is before I put somebody's coochie on my mouth. Okay, I'm gonna put this on my lips. Okay, gloss is back in, bitches. So I'm under the weather today, but I was editing the video of the makeover and totally forgot to kind of give the intro to the next step, which was trying on an outfit from a boxing company called Short Story, and I decided to use it for my makeover video to kind of show you the outfit that I chose for On Trend. It was on a different day. Unfortunately, my husband got very sick and could no longer, we couldn't do his birthday. So, so this is the outfit reveal for what I was going to put together. Thank you for watching this video, and please give me a thumbs up and a subscribe of a little makeover. And I hope you all have a great day and happy holidays. See you next time.